Democratic Convention is about to begin in a police state. There just doesn't seem to be any other way to say it.
Violent group of terrorists take over the streets.
Peaceful protesters were overshadowed by the anarchists who left a trail of vandalism in their wake without cause or ideology.
I'm not sure how anyone can say that's protest. It had anything to do with the state capitol. It had nothing to do with the protest zone.
We are not millionaires. We're not a multinational corporation. We do not have paid lobbyists. That's right. We're students. We have student loan debt. How else can we make the powers that be listen to us? All we are doing is reinserting civil society's voice into the national public debate.
We got the most criminal administration in the history of this country showed up in this town, and you weren't supposed to challenge them in any real way. You were supposed to just let things happen like, business as usual. I mean, that's bullshit.
So the permitted march is now entering a cattle.
I came here basically because I felt that there was a really urgent need to kind of stand up to the Republican agenda. I think increasingly our self-determination is being rapidly taken away. We're losing the whole idea of what it means to be democratic. We get to the start of the cage, okay, and it's this big cage that kind of borders the Excel Center across the street or whatever. And so the group that I was marching with, the anti-capitalists, we paused and we kind of let the group collect. And then we counted down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we all just ran into the cage. Like okay, you want us in a cage? All right, we're in the cage. And then we started chanting, whose cage? Our cage. Whose cage? Our cage. Whose cage? Our cage. Whose cage? Our cage. Whose cage? As we got out of the cage, I think it kind of unified us because we knew that our voice, they were trying to silence our voice and we were refusing to let them silence us. And so when we exited, and then continued the march, it only increased our enthusiasm.
Well, the Republican National Convention, it doesn't really have any purpose. It's basically a media spectacle. Funk the War was meant to be a kind of civil disobedience, but something different than just the traditional, sit down and get arrested. We were actually hoping that no one would get arrested. Funk the War was basically a mobile dance party, complete with moving sound system that has a message of education, not war. We also wanted it to be something empowering and creative because a lot of times, people will come out and go on one big peace march penned in by cops, and it's like you don't really feel like that accomplishes anything. You don't really feel empowered after that.
Ready? I throw the switch. Now is 1984. Knock at your front door. It's the Slade and Secret Police. They've come for your
that we've created here today. And we're going to create insurrectionary spaces like this as much as we can. And the only way to take this back is to just keep fighting block by block, and that's what we're doing here. We've been treating a lot of people who weren't actually involved with the protest and just got hit with pepper spray anyway. We treated some lacerations for some people that got knocked around by the bike cops. We've been treating a lot of pepper spray. They've been really, really... Oh, hold up.